to you all who've got in the house. Wizard sleeve. Salute to you, bro. Pussy Paul. Don't miss the current Ngannou love. Then he's put Ngannou makes Joyce look like SLR AJ jealous is real. Wow. And salute to you, good bro. I hope you're good out there. Thanks for joining us. I was trying to find this freaking picture so I can get off of here. Mad hate hatter whatever. Lee, salute to you, brother. I hope you're good. Thanks for coming through. Just trying to find it. There we go. Get that off the screen. Salute to you, good brother. Mr. Pat, salute to you. Put big you up. Hard fought win against Bournemouth, fella. Yeah, I've not seen the result. Actually. Rosie, salute to you, Queen. I hope you're good out there. Thanks for coming through. All good on my end, bro. Yeah, salute to you all. Right, I thought to myself, as Anand asked me if I could do a live stream talking about the current situation in the heavyweight division. So I thought I'd have a look into it. I might try and share my screen because I don't normally do this, but I'm gonna give it a go. And if it doesn't work, then I've got some of the pictures up here. But I wanted to share that screen. And then I wanted to have a look at the current situation in the heavyweight division. Now, how the hell do we do this? Tap on browser. I can't remember how to do this. What is going on here? Anyway, try this. Let's see if this works. Bear with me a minute. Wait. Bear with me 1 second. I'm going to get the pictures up if not. Because I don't think I'll be able to do it. Where's that gone now? Let's see if this works. Fucking search then. Oh, you bellend. Nothing ever seems to work when I want it to do it. I'll try this one. Lee Murray, salute to you, bro. Just bear with me a second. I typed in the wrong one. comes up. No, I don't want fucking UFC. I want boxing. Stupid bloody thing. Sorry. Right, the WBC rankings. Let's have a look at this. Can doesn't look like it's sharing it. Can you see that at all? Right, fuck this off because it's not working. I don't know what's going on here. But anyway, the top 10. When's this from? Deontay Wilder, number 1. Oh, fuck this off. I'll stop sharing because it's just getting Pete Tong. Right. Right, so anyway, I've got it up on me. I don't know what's going on, but it stupid thing wasn't sharing properly. So I have got some of the pictures up on here. So they've got Alexander Usyk at number 1. Well, they've got him as the best, and obviously they've got Fury at number 1. This is today's this. Joshua number 3. Zhilei Zhang at 3. Sorry. Joshua at 2, Zhang at 3, Parker at 4, Hrgovic at 5, Frank Sanchez, I think that's 6, and then they've got Anderson at 7, Joyce at 8, Wilder at 9, and Ajit Kabayel at 10. But the one what I did have on my phone, that had Alexander Usyk as 1, Tyson Fury 2, Zhang 3, Joshua 4, and then it had Joseph Parker at 5, Hrgovic 6, Frank Sanchez 7, which is very same. Deontay Wilder 8, Ajit Kabayel at 9, Joe Joyce at number 10, Martin Bakole at 11, and Daniel Dubois at 12, Gerard Anderson at 13, F.A. Ajagba at 14, Andy Ruiz 15, Luis Ortiz at 16, Otto Weiling has been pushed all the way down to 17, Fabio Wardley coming in at 18, Aslan Makhmudov at 19, and then I can't see that last one. But what I'm trying to look at is, I'll give you a wrench, Lee Murray. I've seen you before, bro. So, Wizard Sleeps for evening loss. AJ hate does not exist. AJ jealous is out of control. Jealousy is out of control, yeah. UFC training for. UFC is training for a what? Rapist. What do you mean by that, bro? I can see your computer screen image. Yeah, but it wasn't. It wasn't. This computer, man, I tell you, it does my head in. Every time I switch it on, it gets an update. I've just updated it before come on, and now all of a sudden it's got another update, so it just plays up when the update's on. So, but what I'm trying to say is, right, so we know, let's start from this one. So we know, apparently, that Alexander Usyk is going to be fighting Tyson Fury, right? Just let's say that fight is happening. Then you've got Joshua fighting in a bullshit fight with Ngannou, because he really should be fighting, as long as I was led to believe. Bruce Gas, salute to you, OG. I hope you're good out there. Thanks for coming through, brother. Thank you, much appreciated. So, as far as I was aware, Joshua, if he beat Weiling, was supposed to fight Filip Hrgovic for an eliminator for the IBF. Now, we all know that Zhang is number 1 mandatory for the WBO, and obviously Joseph Parker's fighting him. I don't know about Frank Sanchez. I don't know where he is going, who he's fighting next. But then the same can be said about Gerard Anderson. Where's he heading and who's he fighting next? But to have Ajit Kabayel, I think, at number 10, I think that's an injustice. I would have Kabayel at where Joe Joyce is because he stopped an unbeaten heavyweight who they were saying was going to be, he was knocking everyone out. And he for me, he made the surprise of the night in that heavyweight clash in Saudi Arabia. Robert Anthony lost away. Salute Loz, ignore my cherry pick. I deserve to get whooped for it. I said I ain't interested in gimmick fights. Fucking hell, pissy. Salute to you anyway. I love it. The Saudis love heavyweight action. The real fights made within the next year. Yes, Bruce. But what? Yeah, I hope so, Bruce. But I'll give you a wrench for that. Forgot to say fucking ace one. Too Fast, Too Furious. Salute to you, brother. Evening, Loz. What do you make of the John Fury saying? I've not seen it saying in his latest interview that any man who wants to fight him come to his barn for a no. Oh, fucking hell. What a bell end. He's a fucking idiot, man. He's a clown. So, yeah, what I'm trying to say is where I wouldn't even have Deontay Wilder in the top 10. Not after his embarrassing loss to Joseph Parker because he didn't let his hands go. And I don't think he deserves to stay there. Not in the top 10 anyway. But I would have Ajit Kabayel somewhere in the top 7 or 8. I don't think he deserves to be at 10. But the same with Joe Joyce. He's fighting. Joe Joyce should not be number 8. I don't think so. Because he got beat twice and he's fighting Cash Ali. So what I'm trying to get at is I want to see these heavyweights. Now for me, it should be Ajit Kabayel versus Frank Sanchez. Something like that. Anthony Joshua should be fighting Filip Hrgovic. Tyson Fury should be fighting Alexander Usyk, which I hope to God he does, but I can't see it myself. The only one really for me out of them who's making moves is Joseph Parker. It's Joseph Parker because he's the one taking all the risks. I think. Apart from like say Usyk and Fury, if that fight does happen, it's for me. I mean, you don't have to agree with me. I just think Parker's the one. We should be seeing these big fights. Hrgovic. How long's he gonna hang around? Anthony Joshua's pulled a bullshit move. I think by fighting Francis Ngannou. Ngannou shouldn't even be in that ranking. Well, according to that, he's not in it. What's an man put? A link to something. Tank flopped the bag price. Tank Davies flopped the bag price. Him out. Yeah, I've heard something about that. They offered him 15 million, didn't they? And then he turned it down. I just put a link to John Fury barn out. All right, sound. I'll watch that when I come off there. So this heavyweight division for me stinks. I don't know about you lot, but I think it stinks. There is some good fights there to be made, but they're just not being made. Hopefully, like Bruce said, will they get made this year? We need. How about Ajit Kabayel versus Gerard Anderson or Joe Joyce? How about Frank Sanchez, Filip Hrgovic? How about Anthony Joshua versus Hrgovic or Zhang? Or, something like that. I don't know. I'm just trying to say that for me, we're not getting the fights. We're just not getting them. Don't get me wrong. Parker and Zhang. I'm well looking forward to that because that's a risky fight. That's a risky fight, and take me out off to Parker. Um, will we? Well, what's Anthony Joshua going to do next? Is he just going to pull another stunt and keep telling? Because I'm not being horrible, but I think he's talking shit. He's telling lies because he said he wanted tune-up fights to fight Wilder. Okay, he had his 3 tune-up fights. Wilder didn't pull it off. But then why are you going to fight Francis Ngannou? Why are you not fighting? Like you said, you wanted to go for the belts, a 3-time world heavyweight champion. Why are you not fighting Filip Ergovic? See where I'm going? Read the chat. Post. Oh, Matty, salute to you, brother. Thanks for coming through. Good evening, guys. Femi looked nervous and shook in the face-to-face with Ngannou. Anyone else? No, I'm yet to see that. But I did hear, apparently it was a bit tension at first, and then apparently he calmed. I think Josh was just a money man, isn't he? And Ngannou might drop AJ at least once. Very well could do. Right, excuse me. I know a few people who are saying that Ngannou's going to win. I look and salute to you, brother. It's put Anderson as not a top 10 fighter yet. Well, yeah, he could very well not be. But these are the next up and coming fighters. Where do you see the division in the next 3 years? Because I think Alexander Usyk and all them will be gone. I think Fury will be gone. Wilder will definitely be gone. There'll only be the people who I think will still be around in 3 years will probably be Daniel Dubois, Joseph Parker. But then you've got them next ones down below, like the Frank Sanchez, the Andy Ruizes, the Filip Ergovic's. They're the next generation. Baby Anderson. They need to be fighting. They need to be up there in the mix. Or is it just going to stay stale like what it is now? Piss poor, people ducking, people calling out fights and then not sticking to it. Alicans put, are you paying the pay-per-view for Ngannou? I don't know, Liam, Alucan. I might go live for it. I might do, yeah. I don't really want to because good brother Inside the Distance, he did a video the other night and he said apparently it's fucking, what is it, 20 quid for your month's membership, which I've got. And then I think he said if you're a member, you get £1 discount, it's £19. So it's like £39 for watching. That's disgusting, man. It's all about the money. Absolutely, Lee. Absolutely. It's a joke. Matty, salute to you, bro. Robot Anthony lost. That's got to be Dyson. That's got to be Dyson Fury. Got to be coming up with names like that. With all my glass chin and gone, chance. Lee Murray's put spot on loss. El Foul player, salute to you, brother. He's put big lozzy. Oh, salute to you. I'm not big at the moment, mate. I've lost quite a lot of weight, but I'm gonna start putting it back on soon. Anderson versus salute to you, Al. Anyway, brother, I hope you're good out there. And Anne's put Anderson versus Dubois would be interesting. Exactly. And I don't. Excuse me. I don't blame Dubois calling out Ergovic. But that fight's not going to happen because Ergovic. I don't think Ergovic would. I don't know how it'd work because would he lose his mandatory spot? I don't even know where. I don't even know if Dubois is ranked in the IBF. I should imagine he is, but where, I don't know. Rosie's talking to Wizard Sleeve. There is no excuse for the turkey of offering this much. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Frank Sanchez is too old. Forget he started his age. He states his age on box rec. Yeah, them Cuban fights. Yeah. Adari Pennant. Jamaican brother, salute to you, bro. But heavyweight boxing needs to be put back on the map. Absolutely, bro. I deserve to get laid down. It's cherry picking, and it's happening. Fucking pisser. Fabio Wardley in the right place at the right time. Yes, well, this ranking wizard, it went all the way down. I tried to upload the pictures, but apparently we've got too many pictures uploaded on StreamYard, so it wouldn't let me upload them, and I couldn't be arse going through deleting pictures. So, but I think Fabio Wardley was all the way down to 19th or somewhere down there. Let me have a look. Let me have a look on my phone where they had him, because it was stupid. Library screenshots. Where did they have Fabio Wardley? Yes, 18th. I don't know if you can see that. You probably can't, but he's there. He's 18th. And then they've got Makhmedov at 19th, and then someone else at 20. And I can't read the dude's name. But Fabio Wardley, I'm looking forward to that fight with Big Fraser. That's going to be a good fight. Anderson is Americans' big hope, but they don't rate him as high. He was poor in his last fight. Yeah, he's the next upcoming thing. Was his last fight against Charles Martin, Matty? Because I never saw it, but I heard he did struggle, but with him. Salute to you, Griff. Thanks for coming through, brother. He's talking to Rosie. Talking to Matty. Good evening, guys. Salute to you, Griff. Matty's put Fabio Wardley will burst into the top 10 very soon. Well, if he stops Big Freeze, that's a good result for him. He's a British champion, isn't he? And this guy, you got to get behind Fabio Wardley, because this dude's got no boxing background at all. He's a white collar fighter, and to get to the British title, that's a phenomenal achievement with no amateur background, no nothing. And the kid wants to fight. So, she's talking to Wizard Sleeve. What does Ergovic gain from fighting AJ? He's risking his mandatory spot. Yes, but Lucan, the deal was, well, it wasn't a deal. AJ said if the fight with Deontay Wilder doesn't happen, he wants to fight. He's going to fight Filip Ergovic next, because it was a final eliminator. Excuse me, a final eliminator for him to fight for the IBF, because Otto Weiling was number 2, and obviously he didn't knock him out, but he stopped him, so that made him number 2. So then he was supposed to be going to fight Filip Ergovic for a final eliminator, which would make him number 1 for the IBF if he won. But then he pulls a fucking U-turn and goes off chasing the money. But his words, he said he wanted to be a 3-time world champion. That's what he said. It's all about legacy. And he said he was going that way. So why is he fighting Francis Ngannou? I don't understand. But cheers. Yeah, no worries. The Derry Pennant lost. Salute. Yeah, no, salute to you, brother. Robot Anthony's talking to Lucan. Rosie stop line, but it's possible. Talk to each other. Martin had Anderson in trouble in his last fight. Yes, I'm not allowed to juice in the US panel. Fucking hell. This dude, man. I ran like a pussy in the rematch. Fucking hell. No, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think the heavyweight division stinks? I think, me personally, I think it does. I think it's very poor. Very, very poor. But we should. Popcorn, salute to you, bro. Thanks for coming through. Their fights what should be happening, man. You know, a fair dues for Joe Joyce. He's on a long road back. He's fighting Cash Ali, but Joe Joyce isn't going to go anywhere. I don't see without being horrible, I really don't see the point in Joe Joyce boxing anymore. because he's never going to get a title shot. And I don't think he's ever going to get himself into a mandatory position again. And why I'm saying that is because there's several reasons. One, his age. Two, he's always going to play fiddle to Daniel Dubois and Tyson Fury. And three, like someone stated the other week, his age, he's not really, promoters aren't really going to be looking at him to, he's not, do you know what I mean? I'm not saying he's not marketable, but what I'm trying to say is, I don't know, do you put money in him and then waste money because he's, I don't know, I can't explain what I'm trying to say, but I think you know what I'm trying to say. He's not an asset to anyone, really, is he? I think he's just a gatekeeper now, and I think that's all Warren will use him for. That's just my what I think. I agree, Loz. I'll salute to you. The heavyweight division has been poor for Femi to have won a title. The heavyweight division has to be poor for Femi to have won a title, yeah? Some people say Joyce sounds punch drunk. Yes, that's what I mean. He's taken way too much fucking. He's got shit defence, man. I like Joe though. I've got nothing against Joe Joyce. I'm sure it was AJ versus Ergovic after the Fury fight, and the IBF were going to strip Usyk. Well, I'm sure it was AJ versus. Yes, yeah, they were talking about that. Yes, that's why Big Femi was on about fighting him, Lee, because apparently the IBF were on about stripping Alexander Usyk after that fight, so he was to fight. That's what Eddie Hearn was saying, and they were saying that they would fight Ergovic for mandatory, either a number one mandatory or a vacant IBF belt if the IBF did strip him. But then, like I say, Anthony Joshua did a complete U-turn. And went chasing money. He's up. Oh, I've lost the chat. Salute Lazo. But Frank Warren treated him badly, I think. Absolutely, Popcorn. He did, brother. He did. I agree there. He should have left Frank Warren years ago. Because if you think about it, when he beat Daniel Dubois, right? What's that now? It's got to be 2-3 years ago when he beat him. When he beat Daniel Dubois, that's when Joe was riding high. But then all of a sudden, when he beat Daniel Dubois, he just went dead inactive. I think he fought Carlos Takam after that, and then Joe was it Carlos Takam and then Joseph Park and then Zhang 1 and 2. But for a big dude who was on the rise, who was unbeaten, he should have been fighting a lot more because of his age as well. But then I did a video a long time ago on it. Why is Joe Joyce parked up? Why is he not moving? Now I know it's hard because obviously you've got the champions and stuff like that. I know it's hard, but I just can't see Frank Warren ever giving him another shot. I really can't. I think he'll just chuck him out with mediocre fighters like Cash Ali and other fighters. Excuse me. He's always put the younger Dubois first. Absolutely, Popcorn. Fury and his boyfriend, Bum Squad, have brought the heavyweight boxing to Death Stores. Go on, Wizard. Matty's put Parker has thrown the heavyweight division with a win over Wilder. Yes, well, this is what I'm saying, Matty. This is why I'm buzzing off Parker, because he's the one who's making moves. I mean, let's not get it twisted. A few years ago, Parker wasn't doing shit, man. He was just fighting gatekeepers like Del Boy and stuff like that, and happy to get a paycheck. But I'll give Parker his due. He's threw himself back in it. What did he have? 4 fights last year. 4 fights. He's beat Wilder. He can go on. He's fighting Zhang, the bogeyman of the division. If he beats Zhang, fucking hell, Joseph Parker deserves a title shot, man. He deserves a title shot. And I would like to see either of them fights. Alexander Usyk versus Josie Parker. I think that'd be a brilliant fight. And I'd like to see Tyson Fury versus Parker. Because Parker's got some style, man. And he's got enough style to cause them two problems, I believe. I really do. That's just my perspective, but Parker, I've read that loss. Should Zhang Parker be a main event? Do you mean like pay per view, or do you mean just like a main event of the just say a boxing card? Boxing card, I think, yeah. I think it's a good ass fight. And to be honest, I'd pay per view for it. I'd pay 20 quid watch Zhang versus Parker. Most definite, yes I would. How long how long how long the fight's gonna last, I don't know. I think Parker might beat him. I don't know. I'll look into it a little bit more, but yes, I think it should be. Parker has improved massively since ditching Kevin Barry. Absolutely, Rosie. Yes, he has. That's a fact. That's a fact. Turkey noshed off the IBF for longer. And Fury pulled out and said Ergovic versus Usyk is on. Yeah. Bring back Mike Tyson. The good old days would have sparked them all out. Yeah. We need them 90s heavyweights, man. Because this heavyweight division's just fucking shocking. Frank Warren will get his own medicine on what he did to Joyce eventually. Calm as a bitch. I hope so. I fucking can't stand Fish Eyes. Can't stand him. He's a wanker. I always wondered how David Chua would have done if he had someone other than Kevin Barry than his trainer. Right, Rosie, I didn't know Kevin Barry was. I know they're both from the same country, like. I never knew that. He was a fucking tough dude, man. He was one hard bastard, man. Him, David Chua. Fucking, I had some punch on him as well. If Parker beats Zhang, he's got to be up there with the. Absolutely, Matty. Totally agree, brother. Totally agree. I think Joyce will be used as a dangerous gatekeeper and will be no use eventually. I totally agree with you, Robot Anthony Lossower. Totally agree with you. I think that's all he'll be now. Probably just getting the bag, just getting fucking it for no reason when he doesn't need to. Because let's face it, Joe's defence is shocking. And now that chin's been rumbled, which Mike said it always would, and I said it wouldn't. Fair play to Michael Johnson, because Mike said it would all them years ago. Mike said it's only a matter of time before he finds someone who can hit him, and he's gone. And Mike was right. With the sleeves talking to Lee Murray. Park has improved massively in the last 2 years. Yes, he has. This era is just roided bodybuilders. Yeah. I had to step out for a while. Did you talk about Joyce and where do you think he goes after the fight? Yeah, we're just talking about him. I just think he's a gatekeeper now, like Derek Chisora, Bruce. That's what I think, buddy. I think Frank Warren, like someone just said, will probably chuck him out to these young up and coming heavyweights. You know, like a Carlos Takam type fighter now. He'll just be like that. That's what I think. I just cannot see Joe Joyce ever getting a crack at a world title. And I can't see it. I just can't see it. Can you imagine the hybrid cross mix between Terence Crawford, Duran Boots Ennis, but as a heavyweight boxer, fucking hell. Like Ivan Drago off Rocky or something. It'd be a freak of nature, wouldn't it? So, yeah, that's why I just wanted to go with that. Any of you, want to still carry on about it, or should we talk about somewhat else? Because I've got quite a few topics to talk about. Right. Just put yes or nay. I can always come back to it anyway. Right. Let's move on because I have got other things to talk about. Did any of you, just quickly, did any of you watch the... I'm on for this. I wasn't last week. Couldn't go, to be honest, I said I wasn't bothered about it. But I am now. Did any of you see the press conference? and the one at Talk Sports. I'm well looking forward to this. That's proper hatred that between them two. And to be fair, I didn't quite like what Jack Catterall did to Josh Taylor because when they had the first press conference, I think it was at Leeds, they were talking, and when they did the face-off, as they come together, Josh walked over and put his hand out to him. He put his hand out, and then Jack grabbed him by the throat. But to be fair, it's only what he did to Jack Catterall. But I thought there's some rotten arse beef there between them two, and I'm looking forward to that now. I really am. I can't wait for it. But nobody will risk Joyce until he's way past it. He's still could be. Yeah, he's still dangerous. Yeah, definitely. I'm not saying that, brother. Joe Joyce, of course he is. I just don't think that they'll give him them top fights. Because, I mean, no disrespect to Cash Ali, but Cash Ali ain't even fucking British level, is he? He's not even. I mean, I know you've got to start somewhere, but come on, man. Cash Ali's like levels and levels below Joe Joyce, even now. So an easy knockout, and then who does he fight? Carlos Takam. And I don't know. But for me, there's two things what fucked Joe Joyce up. One, inactivity. Well, obviously his defence as well. But the main things for me with Joe Joyce was inactivity and Frank Warren. That's what fucked Joe Joyce up for me, I think. Where am I at now? Yes, we do. Yes, it's going to be fireworks. Absolutely, Matty. You're right, Robot O took to him down. Where did the Ngannou, the 88 ATG crap come from? I don't know. Happy salute to you, bro. Happy typo, salute to you. What happened to you, brother? I sent you a link last week and then you disappeared. But salute to you. Hope you're good out there anyway, bro. And thanks for coming through. Will Dubois fight Joyce again? I doubt he would risk it. I think Dubois would beat him now. I do. I think Dubois has learned a lot more since then. Do you know what? I was impressed with Dubois when he lost to Usyk. He did better than what I thought he would. And that fight with big fucking big belly Miller, I think he's learnt off that. I think he'd beat Dubois now. My phone died, love. Sorry about that. Yeah, no worries, brother. There's always another time anyway. There's always another time. Salute. I was talking to him. He definitely, with the Catterall Taylor, yeah, I'm well looking forward to it. Is Femi still on the, don't know what that choose, he's still allowed them. Disgraceful cheating if you ask me. Do you mean Juice, Rosie? Rosie, people burning that up because they assume AJ is abusing it. I don't know. I've heard stuff like that, but he's never popped dirty for anything, has he? Salute happy one. Yeah. So anyway, just quickly, yes, looking forward to that, most definite, and yeah, looking forward to it. Can't wait. Jack Catterall's got some hatred for him, man. I don't know why. Here he is, top man. Inside the distance. Just got in, Loz. Evening, boss. Salute to you, man. If you do us a favour, if none of you subscribe to Inside the Distance, he's a pretty new channel, but the man's got a good channel, man, and he knows his boxing. If you could please do us a favour and go and subscribe to him, it'd much appreciate it, as he's a new channel and he's trying to get his channel up and running. But he's a good man. He's a good dude. And he's fair, he's not a biased man, and he tells you how it is. But it'd be much appreciated if you would go and subscribe to him and give the guy show a bit of love. Because I always like to try and get, especially good channels, I go off boil me sometimes with all that LDBC crap and all that. But he keeps it straight boxing. And it'd be much appreciated if you could, even if just getting 2 or 3 subs, it just all helps out, doesn't it? He's a good channel, man. He's a good guy as well. exemption is hard. Some inside sources say AJ had one White talking about AJ legal juicing. Bloody hell, Dillian White can't say jack shit and not being allowed to use them versus Ruiz. Fucking hell. Inside the distance, I was saying, you're gentle. Yeah, you're welcome, brother. Just if you can just get you a few subs, it'd make me happy anyway, because I always love seeing people try and grow. I stick with you, Loz. What do you mean, brother? Outlaw is an MMA fanboy. So you're going in on Outlaw. Outlaw sound. I know Wizard's always at Outlaws. Yeah, he's a good dude, man. Right, let's crack on then. Yeah, let's crack on. Okay, let's talk about this quickly. I did a video the other day about this. Right now, I know you lot are sick of. I was looking down my archives the other day, and I'm very repetitive. I seem to be very repetitive with the same subjects. Really need to move on. But this made me laugh because I think this is a cracking fight if it was ever made. Danny Garcia calling out Conor Benn. It said he will fight him at 154 or at 147, whatever he wants to do. Now, I'm not saying that Conor Benn couldn't win this because Danny Garcia has been very inactive, but he's obviously a very skillful fighter. I think he's a very good fighter. Got plenty of experience. Is he a two-weight world champion? All of a sudden, Conor Benn's gone radio silent. Not showing that same energy what he is on Twitter when he's bashing Tank or he's bashing Devin Haney. But as soon as someone his same size, a legit fighter, calls him out, his arse fell out. Why? Why? That's a damn good fight, that. That's a damn good fight. You said you wanted to fight Keith Thurman, but we all know you're not going to fight Keith Thurman, but that's a damn good fight, that, man. And forget about all these peds and all that. I wouldn't give a shit. If he was to go over America and go and fight Danny Gar, that's a damn ass good fight, that. Me personally, I think Danny Garcia would probably beat him. But you never know. You never know. Ben's up and coming, young lad. You know, you just don't know. But just makes you laugh how these keyboard tappers, when they're tapping shit on Twitter, when someone puts it on them, they just fold. He's gone really quiet. I read that fucking hell. We need the omelets you get. Remind me of Ben. Get reminded of Ben. What do you mean by that? Fucking hell. When you need omelette, you get. Oh right, it's fucking hell. Yeah, I only just fucking cottoned onto that. Yeah, because of eggs quality. Ben won't risk it. Absolutely. Oh God, Rosie and Wizard are going at it. Oh dear. You don't take risks, you won't get nothing. Eddie will not look omelette feed him like or any. Yes, I know they're not gonna fight him. It's too much of a risk. And like you say, high risk, low reward. But me personally, even though it is a low reward, I think if Conor Benn was to fight Danny Garcia and beat him, fucking hell, surely that would put him up there. At least start raising a few ears, I think, especially stateside. I think so. Especially if he just say if they were to fight and he knocked him out, and you know how cocky fucking Conor Benn is, and then Fast Eddie'd be throwing it everywhere. That's a good fight, man. That's a good fight. Conor Benn. Conor Henner's a spoilt brat. Yes, he is, absolutely. Rosie's put, don't know. Canelo seems to get respect despite he's cheating. Yeah, very true. Very true, Rosie. Never cleared himself of the board and a good job banned him because Ben makes no money in the US. Nobody knows him. Absolutely. He needs the UK and to do that, he has to face UCAD and will lose. Yes, totally agree. Lee Mary's put time for a beer. Cheers, lads. Oh, salute to you. Thanks for coming through. Go and have one for me. Enjoy yourself. I know it's late tonight. It is. I had a hell of a lot to do. I normally go at 9:30, but I had a lot to do tonight. So yes, I just think that's a very good fight, me personally. But it looks like everyone just said, Iris, low reward, and he's not interested. Well, he doesn't seem to be, but he was very interested in try and bash up Tank and bringing Tank up to 147. No. How about you drop down to 140, which is fair, and let Tank come up to you drop down to 140 and let Tank come up from 135 to 140. That's fair. Or say fight him at a catch weight, 141. Then you both Tank's come up £6, you've come down £6. That's a fair. Not dragging Tank up from 135 to 147, making him put over a stone on. So he's going to be slower. And plus he's a little midget. So a little midget carrying weight, it's going to be harder for him to move. That's not fair at all. Yeah, Matty's put, you're a proper nice guy, Loz. Oh, sound. Thank you. I try my best. I like to help people. Because I've had help off people, and it's only right, man. Try and get the brother to a fight. At least, because I think he's on 300 and something. Let's get him to 500. And keep doing it every time he's here. And the next step is 1,000, isn't he? Fucking beard's itching like mad. Time for beer. He's pro chocolate. Rosie has cleared himself from Varda Racing to how come other athletes weren't named apart from oh no! This dude's got some names, man. Bonello. Yeah, so I think that's a good arse fight, man. Right, let's move on then. Let's talk about is this signed and done? Because I'm hearing different things. I heard someone told me it's June the 16th. Someone told me it's not actually been finalised. And to be fair, I've not actually seen anything in stone where they said it is finalised. So, is there anyone in the chat who could please tell me, is this been set in stone or is it just boxing talk? Because if it is set in stone, this is the fight. This could be one of the best fights in a long, long time. A much overweighted fight as well. What a lot of people have wanted to see. Turkey is sorting it. Yeah, that's what I mean, brother. Yeah, so it's okay. So it's not finalised then. That's a shame. I was going to say, hasn't been officially announced yet. Just Turkey said it was. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, he failed 2 tests. Whatever you say, he's the cheat. Are you on about Conor Ben, Matty? Absolutely. He's a drugs cheat, yeah. I think either guy can win. That's a great fight, man. That's a great fight. Now, I love these two and Bud and Regis Prograis are my favourite fighters. But I never used to rate Bivol. Now I know this sounds stupid. I never used to rate Bivol because I watched one of his fights with someone. I can't remember who it was. Very early on in his career, and he struggled with the dude. And I thought, why is everyone raving about this guy? This guy's nothing special. And then I saw a few little snippets, and then I didn't see anything of him. And then the day before he fought Canelo, I even did a video saying Canelo was going to dog walk him. And the day he fought Canelo, I thought, you know what? I'll go and watch some of these fights. I watched a Joe Smith fight. I watched a couple other fights. And I thought to myself, wow, this boy can fight, man. I can't believe I've been that ignorant to have thought that this boy can't fight. He's a phenomenal fighter. A very clever fighter. his ring IQ, his craft, his movement. He's a fucking brilliant fighter. Some people don't like him because he's not a big knockout artist, and I do feel he takes his foot off the gas when he wants to, like against Lyndon Arthur. I believe in that fight. There was one point in that fight I went actually live for that, but there was one point in that fight he could have stopped Lyndon Arthur, but it seemed like he didn't want to. But then at the same time, if you watch him when he fought Gilberto, is it Gilberto? Zardo anyway, that dude, and he was a big punch, and everyone was saying that Bevel could lose. He bullied him. He would not let fucking Zardo bully him, and Zardo was a bigger dude than him, Zerdo, whatever he's called. Um, Hasn't been officially announced yet. He failed. Yeah, I think either guy can win. Yes, absolutely. Beterbiev will do Bevel. Due to Bevel, what Crawford did to Spence will be a massive anti-climb. Well, this is what everyone's saying. I agree, Rosie. Maybe not that clearly, but Beterbiev wins. Beterbiev is a knockout machine. Beterbiev is king of Liverpool. Bevel likes to get the rounds in. He's just that type of fighter. Yes, Zardo got bullied into another weight class. Exactly. Nah, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. I could be wrong. I'm telling you. I don't. I don't know because every time I say it, Joe Smith, when Beterbiev fought him, I said I think Beterbiev will win, but that's a 50-50 fight. Fuck me. He fucking blew Beterbiev. He blew Joe Smith away. Like, just blew him away. Because he's normally a slow starter, isn't he, Beterbiev? But it seems just lately when it's fighters like Anthony Yard and like Callum Smith, seems to be fighters who he knows that he might. I'm not saying he knows he's going to struggle with him, but he knows that they might give him a good run. He fucking comes firing out of the starting blocks. Whereas normally he's quite a slow fighter. He likes to warm up, break you down round by round, a bit like a Lomachenko type. Not saying style wise, but like how Loma normally starts slow, doesn't he? And then builds it up round by round by round. Um, yeah, he got bullied absolutely. He is the best front foot all the way. Yeah. Are you on about Terviev, Matty? I think he is. Bevel is a fantastic technique, fantastic technical, but so is Beterbiev. Yes, in a different way, yes, but Beterbiev is a different animal. I think Bevel wins. You see, I'm gonna go with Wizard Sleeve. I think Bevel wins that fight. I really do. Now I ain't betting against Wizard Sleeve because I've betted him 4 times and I've lost every single one. So I'm going to stick with you on this, Wizard. I think I think Bivol beats him. I don't think he'll stop him. No chance of that. But I think Bivol is. I don't think Bivol. Don't know. Bivol, man, the boy can move. He's not going to stand there and let Beterbiev bully him. But then at the same time, Beterbiev is so, like Matty said, he's so good on the front foot. His fucking jab can knock you out. And he doesn't waste punches, neither does he, Beterbiev. He doesn't waste many punches. All his little jabs, his little body shot, they're all effective, even when he's just lining up the big hand. Bivol's feet are unbelievable, but Beterbiev will catch him up with him mid-rounds. Well, would you not? Would you not think that Anthony Yard might have done better if he hadn't aghast? Because for me, Anthony Yard's a good fighter, but the thing with me, Anthony Yard, I don't think his defence is that good, and he's carrying that much muscle. He seems to just burn out. Bivol is nowhere near as big as Yard, and he moves 10 times better than Anthony Yard. I don't know. It's a good fight. But Yard, has Bivol got that chin like Yard? Well, Yard's got a good chin, but at some point he crumbles. I don't know. It's a very, very, and yeah, for me personally, how I look at it, I think people need to look a little bit deeper into this because a lot of people see a wrecking machine and he just automatically think he's going to wreck everyone. There's got to be at some point where a boxer, mind you, he is a good boxer though. There's got to be at some point though where this dude's going to come unstuck. And I'm not saying he as in getting knocked out or anything. I just think Bivol's the. I don't know. I think people need to look better into this fight. I don't find that enough people give Dimitri Bivol the credit. I think he's got the skills, and me personally, I think he's got the skills, and I think he's got the ability to get out of trouble and win that fight. I really do, and I think he's got the experience. But people just seem to think he's going to get wiped out. I don't know. Could be wrong. Um, Bivol look like Bivol looking to age him out. Could be. I hope the fight happens. Bivol will not be able to handle Bataviev's pressure. We'll see, Rosie. We'll see. You could be right. You could be very well be right. It could be an equaliser. Bataviev suddenly ages overnight. Exactly. You just don't know. Canelo would never risk it. No, yeah, absolutely. That was a cherry pick when he picked Bivol because he thought he was going to beat Bivol. And fucking Bivol absolutely schooled him. Absolutely schooled him. And then all of a sudden, you never hear about Canelo talking. Well, we all knew he was never going to fight Bataviev. He doesn't even mention the 175 division anymore. He fucking Alan, he needs to stop ducking David Benavidez as well. We'll talk about that fight in a minute. Canelo would never risk. Oh yeah, I've read that. Bataviev is the best out there in my opinion. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, Matty. Absolutely, he's definitely one of the best pound for pound. He schooled Yard. Yes, he did towards the end. I wouldn't say towards the end, but he did. There was a great part of that fight. I'll never forget it, where Anthony Yard had Bivol on the Bataviev on the ropes, and he was hitting him with everything, and it was coming towards the last 20, 30 seconds of the round. I don't know what round it was, about round 4 or 5, and he was laying into Bataviev, and he was getting. Bataviev wasn't looking hurt, but he was getting it. Then all of a sudden, just like that, with the last 20 seconds or so of the round, Bataviev just switched him just like that. Switched him straight round from being on the ropes to switching him round and putting him on the ropes in the corner, and then started knocking fuck out of Yard. When Yard went back, you could see he was all dazed like fuck. I thought, that's phenomenal. Like, you've just taken like that many punches off a big hitter as well. Yard's he's no feather fister. You've taken that many punches there all of a sudden. It was like nothing had even, like he just bounced off him. He didn't affect him, and he just switched him around like that. Brilliant stuff. But yeah, I've read that. He's schoolyard. Yeah, I cannot think of another fighter who cuts off the ring as well as Bataviev does. Yeah, good point. He's very good at cutting it off. Good shout, Rosie. Yeah, very good. Yeah, he moves, you move, he moves, don't he? He doesn't, and he doesn't let you. He doesn't let you. Yeah, he narrows the ring down very well, cuts it down on you. So, who do you think? Right, let's just quickly say this: pound for pound. Then I've got 18. Well, it says 19. That says 18. Whatever. How many? 18 people in chat. Who's pound for pound in your eyes? Who's the pound for pound fighter at this current moment? Who's the pound for pound? Would you say is the pound for pound fighter in the world at this moment? Me personally, I say Bud Crawford. Definite. I say Bud Crawford. Where is Wilder? Tenaro Sparta, salute to you, brother. He's not on the register, mate. Bud. I say Bud. Wizard Sleeve says Bud. Ring IQ is brilliant. Yeah. So, Sparta and Wizard Sleeve say Bud. I say Bud. Definitely. But then, go on, there's 18 of you. I've only got 2 answers. Inoue, Crawford. Matty saying Inoue, Crawford. I was going to say it the other way. I was going to say Bud, then a new way, or Bud, and then for me, it could be Beterbiev. But yeah, I can roll with that. I'll say it the other way, me, Matty. I'll say Crawford and then a new way. Haven't seen a masterclass like that clinch he put up against Spence. Yeah, that was awesome for a long time. That was a proper ass whooping. That I'm trying to think. Yeah, because there's some good fighters out there. Some, excuse me, some very good fighters who don't get the credibility. Like, Bataviev's pound for pound, definite. Devin Haney's up there pound for pound. Even Dimitri Bivol, pound for pound. I wouldn't say he's pound for pound but he's in the pound for pound. He's got to be in the pound for pound top 10. He's got to be. Same with Canelo, even though Canelo's a juicer. He's still old. He's still undisputed. Prince. Fucking hell, Wizard. You're fucking nuts. Prince Patel. Get the fuck out of here, Wizard. Fucking Prince Patel. Fucking Prince Patel. You're fucking off your rocker, you Wizard, man. Though Haney was fantastic against. Yeah, he was. He was awesome. Devin Haney's a good fighter, man. I can't like him because of them dudes. Well, yeah, I can. Fuck them dudes. I do like Haney. I can't stand his dad though. His dad's an absolute weapon. I always liked Danny Garcia, but his dad was a fucking prick. Very similar to Teofimo Lopez. Lopez is a great fighter, man, but his dad's an absolute weapon. So yeah, I would say for me, top three, I would have to say, not in any. Yeah, go on then. I'll say it in order. I would say Bud, a new way, Beterbiev, and then probably followed in a close number four. I would have to say, yeah, Tank. Yes, he has another one. Some people don't like Tank though, do they? Because he says he's protective. But boy, Tank. Don't matter what people say about Tank. One thing you can't. Tank can fight, man. Tank can fight. He's a great fighter. You know, I watched that Keyshawn Davis the other day fight Jose Pedraza, the only second guy to stop him, and Pedraza. I like Pedraza. Tank stopped him in, was it 2018? So you know, Haney is a fantastic against Rory. Yeah, Tank. I think I'm going to go with Usyk. Yes, very good choice, Rosie, as well. Yes, you see, there's another one slipped off the radar. Alexander Usyk, without shadow of a doubt. Absolutely. Coming from, won the heavyweight titles. Absolutely, Rosie, yes. Totally forgot about him. Fantastic offense, counter puncher, yes. A new way fought for a world title in his third fight and has fought world champion. Do you know what, Matty? I never knew this, but I saw a new way years ago, and I never even cottoned on to it. He was the one who stopped the McDonald brother, wasn't he? Was it Gavin McDonald? I remember because I used to like Gavin McDonald, and I can remember he flew out to Japan and he got fucking iced. I can remember. I think it was in an open arena, from not sure during the day. I could be wrong, but I definitely remember the fight, and I never knew it was a new way who knocked him out until like years and years later. A new way, yeah, I've read that. We tend to overlook heavyweights when it comes for pound. Yes, absolutely. Um, I would. I can't see that last bit of Nan, but I think I know what you're saying, bro. With Usyk too. Yes, he completely slipped my mind. Alexander Usyk, without shadow of doubt, yeah, pound for pound fighter. Beterbiev will be pound for pound soon. Yeah, Mike's going in hard. He's batting hard for Beterbiev. God damn, I hope that fight happens. I really do. Right, let's talk about this then, because this is official. I forgot the date. Maybe someone could tell me. I think this is a good fight. I do. And the reason why I'm saying that, I watched Ryan Garcia. I watched the sparring video. What Fight Hub put up. Now I don't know when it was from. This was about 3 months ago. I saw it. It was a sparring video of Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. But like I say, I don't know when it was from. And I tell you what, Ryan Garcia was holding his own with him. He really was. Now, it could have been years ago. I don't know. To me, it didn't look years ago. But then again, I don't know how long ago it was. Well, I tell you what, Ryan Garcia was doing very, very well against him. Now, I know it's only sparring, and sparring don't mean shit, really, because it's different when you're in the ring. But I've heard some channels moaning about that. But for me, I think that's a good. I think that's a good fight, and I have to take my hat off to Ryan Garcia because that boy's been calling for Tank and Devin Haney for a long, long time. I thought he was just all talk, but he, he's got what he wished for. Now I know Tank, I wouldn't say Tank whooped his ass, but he definitely beat him with pretty much ease. But I don't know, man. I think that I'll watch that fight. I think it's a good fight. How do you lot see it going? You said definitely the best heavyweight round now. Absolutely, yes. Usyk became undisputed champion. Oh yeah, I've read that. Brilliant Garcia interview on podcast. PBD podcast. I've not seen that. Thought you said Peds then. Look how my eyes are going. Haney too strong for Garcia. Yes, Matty, I think so too. But I do believe I think that Haney. See, Sparta's put Haney 55% chance to win it by a decision. Yes, I think. I don't know. Well, like I say, I watched that. If I could find it, I should have. If I'll try and find it and upload it. It was by Fight Hub. It was only like, I don't know, about a minute of sparring. I fucking tell you, man, Ryan Garcia was fucking giving it him. He was well going for it. He wasn't, put it this way, he wasn't standing there and letting fucking Devin Haney hit him. He was fucking giving it. Just, if any of you can ever find it, I'm sure it was Fight Hub who put it up. But it could have been from, like I say, it could have been from years ago. Ryan 35 chance to win by KO. Yeah, he'll fight anyone, Garcia. Got to give him that. See, inside the distance says the same thing. 10% draw. Garcia, big money, small talent. You're mad, you. You're just fucking mad like that dude who was in here a minute ago. But yes, good fight. I think, I do expect Devin Haney to win, if I'm honest, but I don't think it'll be as easy as what people think it could be. But we all know what them across the pond will be saying, them LDBC boys. Oh, yeah, he's getting knocked out. He's getting knocked out. But I'm telling you, man, that footage what I watched of him fighting Devin Haney, he was fucking well giving it him. He wasn't fucking standing there, put it that way. It was brilliant. I think I've run out of subjects to talk about. What's left? I think we spoke about this last week, didn't we? The Canelo Benavidez. It doesn't seem that Canelo wants any smoke with Benavidez. I don't think so. Anyway, I heard a rumor. Benavidez's camp had sent some money or something. I forgot what the offer was, and Canelo wasn't interested, turned it down. Which is a shame because that is an absolute brilliant fight. I think Benavidez has got every bit of chance of beating him. I really do. Not hating on Canelo because I think Canelo's a great fighter. Garcia is fast, but Haney's too good, and he stops Garcia late rounds. Very well, could do, Matty. Sam Jones, lol, legend. I know you like him inside distance. I don't mind him, to be fair. He's irritating on Twitter, but he did help that Jack Catterall, Josh Taylor. conference. He's a character, all right. Yeah, there's no two ways about it. Yeah, he is. He's very good with his words as well. Very good with his words. Spunky and the gang can't wait to over. Spunk, fucking ace name, ain't it? That Spunky Bum man. Spunky and the gang can't wait to over. Saturate the Haney. Yeah, I can't see that last bit. Over. Saturate of the Haney videos. Yeah. Sam Jones' mouth is big. Matty going in. Yeah. I tell you, I so wanted Regis Prograde to knock him out, man. I really did. I was going fucking laugh me bollocks off because none of them give Joseph Parker his credit for beating Wilder. None of them. None of them. And they were all making excuses. Wilder, don't know what was up. No, he got fucking beat. Fair and square. You gotta hand it to Joseph Parker, man. I fucking like Parker, me. Especially this new Parker. Yeah, they'll be crying if Ryan Garcia knocks him out. Anyway, right, I know what we can talk about quickly before we get up out of here. Right, I did a video today, right? Joe Calzaghe and Carl Froch. If these two were to fight, I think I've pretty much got everyone who commented. I would say 85% of you said Carl Froch would get beat off Joe Calzaghe. Me personally, don't know. It's a shame that fight never happened. I did that video today because I wanted to get a bit of a feedback from you because there's always been this where I've been on, like, I'm on quite a lot of Facebook web pages. Fuck off. Not you lot. Stupid. 3 times the same thing. McPhee frigging try and get me to pay for fucking antivirus. I don't want it. I've got antivirus on here. There's always been this thing, hasn't there? Especially, like I say, I'm on these web pages where on Facebook where a lot of people always say Carl Froch lives in the shadows of Joe Calzaghe. For me, I think Froch would have beat him, but I can also see their point of view because Froch had no defence. He relied on his granite chin. Joe Calzaghe was very fast. Very fast. He did slap a lot. I'm not going to deny that. I think Calzaghe did slap a bit. But besides that, I think I can quite easily see Froch would get knocked out of Calzaghe. Froch would get... No. I disagree, Matty. Go on, let me read the chat quick. Wilder is the most overrated. Let me... Disappointment that Garcia won't bite down on his gum shield for Tank. Yes, Rosie. He give. There was, what was it, round 2 where he gave Tank a bit of a trouble, didn't he? He went for it. Wilder's most overrated heavyweight champion of all. Anyone else think Sam Jones rumbles Peter Kay? Resembles, Peter Kay. I don't watch him enough to say that, to be honest, inside the distance. I thought Calzaghe lost to Reed. You're not the only one, Rosie. You're not the only one. I did actually watch it today. I never knew them two fought. I did know they fought, tell a lie, but I never saw it. I never saw it. I did know they fought, but I never saw it, and I watched it today, and I thought same thing. Huge Froch fan, but Joe outboxes him. See, I can see that. Hell of a fight, Joe, for me. Right, so you see, yeah, everyone's saying Joe Calzaghe, yeah, good fight, the Reed fight. Froch would get knocked out of Calzaghe. I disagree with that. I don't think that. No, but that's just my opinion, Matty. I think Froch had a great chin. I know he got put down off Jermaine Taylor, but if you think about it, though, I'll come back to this bit in a minute, Matty. Bruce Lee, Usyk has only beaten AJ at the heavyweights, really, and AJ wasn't undefeated. Usyk is very good, but there are some heavyweights at the moment that can beat him. I think he beats Fury though. Salute to you. You can have a wrench anyway. Yes, we just need to see this heavyweight division. We need to see it cracking, don't we? Thank you for your comment. Rosie's put Calzaghe had brittle hands, and that's why he slapped. Yes, Calzaghe unbeaten champion. Yes, Matty. Yeah, I'm not doubting that. I'm not doubting that at all. Of course. Stats stalker. Still, stats killer. Usyk is horrible style. Has a horrible style for Fury. Absolutely, yeah. Fury will get injured again somehow. You're definitely having a wrench for saying that. Salute to you. Inside this book, Calzaghe Lacey was a mascot. Yes, right. Okay. Let me come here. Let me come to that one then. I'll come back to Matty's then. Salute to you, Stats Killer, if I'm saying your name right. Thanks for your comment. Let me come to this. Do you not think that Jeff Lacey was blown up though, out of the media? I do. Because I can remember the Sun newspaper saying, this guy's a mini Mike Tyson. He's this, that, and everything. Now, they did very similar when Nigel Benn fought Gerald McClellan, but Gerald McClellan was a proven killer. That guy was a big, dangerous fighter. No, I think Jeff Lacey is. Don't get me wrong; it was a marvelous achievement what Joe Calzaghe did. I'm not taking that. I'm not trying to take that away from him. I'm really not. But what I'm trying to say, do you not think the media blew Jeff Lacey up to be something what he really wasn't? Because if you look at Jeff Lacey's career, he pretty much just went downhill. Now, I'm not sure if he did beat Jermaine Taylor. Someone told me that years ago. I never ever checked it. But someone told me that Jeff Lacey beat Jermaine Taylor. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. I'd have to have a look. But I think, me personally, I think Jeff Lacey was blown up by the British media to be something that he really wasn't. And that's just my point of view. Calzaghe and Lacey was a thing of beauty. Yes, it was. He absolutely schooled him. Yeah, I'm really not trying to take that away from him, Rosie. It was a masterclass. Of course it was. One of the best masterclasses in the British ring. Calzaghe's classic ring IQ and boxing skills will be too much for Frotch. Yes, Matty. I can see where you're coming from, Matty. I'll come back to that. Ngannou has been mega blown up. Yes, he is, Wizard Sleeve. Absolutely. I thought Calzaghe's engine was his best asset with his chin. Great comment. What a great comment, Rosie. Absolute great comment. I totally 100, 100 agree with you there. Absolutely. What a great comment that is, Rosie. I agree with Wizard. Yes, possibly, but it doesn't distract Joe's performance. No, I'm absolutely inside the distance, mate. Please, if I'm coming across, if it's coming across that I'm trying to put Joe down for that performance, really, I'm not. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm not. It was a brilliant masterclass performance by Joe Calzaghe. Absolutely, of course it was. I'm not trying to step on his achievements as a boxer. All I'm just trying to say about the Jeff Lacey fight, do you not think a little bit that the British media blew Jeff Lacey up to be like, just say like he's there, but the media blew him up to be there? That's all I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to take away Joe's achievement or what he did that night. No, not at all. Well, you don't retire after 46 fights unbeaten, a two-weight world champion, and multiple world titles. You don't retire unbeaten if you're shit, do you? That's what I'm not trying to say, bro. What I'm trying to say is, me personally, I think that the British media blew Jeff Lacey up to be a killer, what he actually wasn't. He was a killer, but not an elite killer. Do you know what I mean? Because then, if you go back and look at his record after, he lost multiple times to fighters that he shouldn't have done. That's all I'm trying to say. Or was it that he was, and that Joe whooped his ass that bad that he never recovered from it? Because that can happen. Of course it can. That's happened to fighters. Of course it has. Look at Adrian Broner after Marcus Maidana fight. Broner was never the same after that fight. Anthony Joshua, he's never been the same since the Ruiz fight. So, yeah, that could happen. He's put, nah, I didn't read you that way. Get you totally what you're saying. Oh, salute to you, bro. Matty's put, no, Loz, you're just giving your opinion. That's stupid freaking love art what YouTuber put. Why we're here to discuss and give it. Oh, absolutely, Matty. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, brilliant. That's all I was trying to say. Definitely not trying to dog him. Not at all. And I totally agree with what you said, Matty. No, I'm sorry. I wanted to come back to that. I have to disagree with you, though, Matty, there. Frotz would get knocked out off Calzaghe. I have to disagree. But, like I say, Matty, we're here to talk boxing, mate. It's our opinions, brother. I think where Rosie said about Joe Calzaghe's chin and his speed, his engine, being two of his best assets, I think that about Carl Froch. I think Froch had a great engine and he had a great chin as well, but he had a shit defence. Carl Froch's defence, he was open, wide open, and like I say, now I come back to you over question what you said, Matty, where I said I can see what you're saying because of Joe's speed and his boxing IQ was second to none. So everyone seems, me personally, is it because I'm a bit of a Froch fanboy? Could be, if I'm being honest. That's possibly why I'm saying I think Froch might have won. But then, if you look at the bigger picture, Joe Calzaghe, like Rosie said, his engine, his speed, his chin, he's very fast, very accurate. He would have probably beaten. I can't personally see him getting knocked out, but I could definitely roll with seeing Joe Calzaghe taking him by unanimous decision. Quite easy, I think. Rosie's put Lacey's girlfriend's yelling fight Jeff fight from the ringside all the time. Don't tell him I don't think. Sparta's put my B-day is next Monday, and me and the old lady and the kids are booked in a resort from March 7th to 11th. Enjoy knockout chaos. Why? Where's your resort, brother? What resort are you staying in? Did he put resort? Yeah. Might be pushing the knockout, but he beats him hands down. Yeah, you see, Matty, I can roll with that. I'm off, Loz. Catch up soon, bro. Good weekends, fellas. Yeah, no worries. I'm getting off myself in about 5 minutes. Salute to you inside the distance. Thank you for coming through. My birthday needs the water jets adjusting. What am I missing something? It's B-day birthday needs the water jets adjusted. Oh, I know what you mean. I'm in the US. Oh right, okay. Salute to you. It's B-day's a frigging toilet, isn't it? Do you take Rosie? I'm pulling my leg or something. There's water jets adjusted. B-day's one of them foreign toilets, isn't it? Oh, I don't know. My head's wobbling off. I'm in the US. Oh, okay. Salute to you. Right, I think that's it for tonight, folks. The 1 hour, well, closely coming up to 1 hour and a half. I don't like to do over an hour and a half. I should really do more, but at this time of night, especially like now. It's like 5, 10 to 12 at night. So I'm going to come through and thank everyone. I was at the fights with the Groves, the first Groves. Groves was robbed, yes. Yeah, I can agree with that, Matty. The referee, was it Howard Foster? Was it Howard Foster? I can't remember. Yeah, Luffing good one. Yeah, Rosie's pulling tricks, yeah. Yeah, he did. He stopped the fight early. Absolutely. Right. Yes, Howard Foster, yes. Right, Matty, absolute pleasure, brother. Salute to you and thanks for coming through. Sparta, salute to you. Have a good birthday, mate. And thank you very much for coming through. Rosie, always a pleasure, sweetheart. Thank you. Inside the distance, salute to you, my good man. Wizard Sleeve, you crazy fool. Thank you very much, brother. Stats Killer, salute to you. Thanks for coming through. Bruce Leroy, that's who. God, that's a mad name. Salute to you. Thank you for coming through. Bruce Gas, salute to you, brother. Robot Anthony Loshua, salute to you. Thanks for coming through. Lee Murray, salute, bro. And I think that's it. And salute to you, my good friend. I'll speak to you in the week, and Apollo, select to you, my good brother, as well. And if I've missed you, I'm sorry, but there's way too many. Big up the chat and loves DR. Salute to you, Sparta. Salute, Matty. Salute to you in chat. Love and respect to you all. Salute to you. Have a great rest of your weekend. Peace out. I'll catch you in the week.